Every man should have principles, standards, and guidelines that they live their life by. In this video, I want to share with you 10 standards and principles that I live my life by that I think that will be beneficial and helpful for you, as a lot of you guys are, young, you're coming into your manhood, you're coming into your masculinity, and I want to share with you some principles that's allowed me and helped me have the success that I have thus far and to continue to have success in my life. Let's get into this video. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Kurt, Wealth and Fitness Lifestyle. Please do me a favor, new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get future content. Thank you everyone who subscribed to the channel so far. My name is Curtis Miller and I'm your host for Wealth and Fitness Lifestyle. So in this video, I want to talk about 10 principles and standards that you should have as a man. This video is going to be about manhood. This video is going to be about preserving your masculinity as a man. And not only do I talk about finance and I talk about fitness on this channel, but I also, coming from me being a mentor and a coach, a life coach and a life mentor, I want to talk about things that, I'm going to instill and teach into my young sons, that I didn't teach into young men in the Black community that I serviced over the last 20 years. And these principles are things that I adopted throughout my life that is going to be helpful for you. Some of the things that, based upon the comments that I get on my channel, my life experience being a coach, a mentor, a professional, and youth serving organizations, the one thing I see that especially us Black men struggle with is those masculine, alpha dominant male role models. And one of the things that I've tried to instill as a life coach, as a mentor, is that every man should have principles. So what I want to share with you is 10 principles, 10 commandments that you should instill inside your lifestyle. Number one, and I got my notes here so I'll stay on track, okay? Number one, as a man, thou shalt never lose your center. So what I mean by center is, you got to think about a man is like a mountain. A mountain can't be moved, a mountain can't be broken. That's how you should live your life, as a centered, unmovable mountain. No one can move you off your center. No one can move you into an emotional state that you can make bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? For an example, right? A lot of us, especially in the Black community, especially us men, that grew up in single mother households and things of that nature, we tend to react emotionally to certain things. For an example, when I was back in high school, the biggest thing was stepping on your sneakers, right? And people want to kill each other over stepping over your shoe. If you remain centered and you keep yourself centered, you wouldn't react, with somebody stepping on your sneaker that you want to kill a person or take their head off. No, you will remain centered, you remain logical, because for that one split moment, you be reactatory and make a wrong decision that could have a major effect on your life moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of us brothers out there, go to jail. I've seen a lot of us brothers lose out on opportunities because they didn't remain centered. So principle and rule number one is don't lose your center. Principle number two, thou shalt find out your purpose. Every man should have followed their mission and purpose in life. As a man, you penetrate the world. Us men have penises, right? You penetrate the world. You penetrate a woman, you penetrate the world with your gifts, your talents. And through your gifts and your talents, you find your purpose and your reasoning and meaning in life, that now you can help others and teach others, pay it forward to other people to preserve your legacy, okay? Finding your purpose is important. You can't be a person blind driving a car. The car's not going to go nowhere if there's no purpose. But in order for you to find your purpose, you have to find your gifts, your skills, and your talents, and utilize that to the best of your ability to become a better version of yourself, so ultimately you can have an impact on the world. So principle number two is thou shalt find your purpose. Principle number three, thou shalt stay mentally and physically strong. What I mean by mentally strong is that you will not be brainwashed by mainstream society. You will not live your life in a naive state. You'll always be logical thinking Every time somebody brings a scenario, the media bestows upon us certain things, you will always be mentally stronger than what's in front of you. Physically strong. And it's part of my channel. That's why I'm going on a total body transformation and trying to work on my physique, is that you always want to be physically strong. You always want to be able to, protect yourself. You want to be physically strong because you want to be able to work long hours. In order to be successful now, you got to put in the work. Okay, so being mentally and physically strong is going to propel you and put you in that position to do so. Okay, number 4, thou shalt live your life into abundance. Okay, a lot of us sometimes, because we were told we couldn't do certain things, we were sold the ideology and idea that, because of your circumstances, you can never become successful, become who you want. And that's not true. You always want to live your life in abundance. You always want to live your life knowing that I can have anything that I want and not settle for anything. Not settle for a job you don't want, not settle for a relationship you don't want, not settle for, anything that comes your way. You want to live your life in abundance. You got to get rid of the fear of loss. You got to master the ability to be alone. And once you put those two together and you can master that, you'll start living your life of abundance, because you will not settle. And you'll have a take it or leave it mentality. And that's going to help you in your lifestyle. Which brings me to number 5. It's just the opposite of abundance. Thou shalt not live your life in scarcity. Just because you are, in a predicament situation, don't allow your mind to think that, well, now I just have to settle for this because this is as good as it's going to get. No, don't live your life in scarcity. Live your life in abundance, which is the opposite of scarcity. Don't think because, I came up in a current circumstance, and I don't have the same opportunities that other people have, so I'm just gonna, be a product of my environment. No, don't live your life like that. You can achieve and you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish in your life, as long as you have the abundance mindset. Number 6, thou shalt not live unhealthy lifestyle. So the opposite of mentally and physically strong is unhealthy lifestyle is what you put in your body. You got to make sure that you eat healthy. A lot of us are dying. A lot of us are sick, and a lot of us have diseases that are diet related. A lot of us, if we change our diets, we would change our whole composition in terms of illnesses that we're facing. And I want to talk directly to you young men out there. I know y'all like crown fried chicken. I know you like the dirty chicken wings, but you gotta stop that shit. Start eating vegetables. Start eating whole foods, incorporating that into your diet. I am telling you, when you get my age, 37 or older, it gets harder. You gotta start eating healthy. Also, too, a lot of us self-medicate on marijuana, alcohol, cigarettes, those things of that nature. Cut all that stuff out. That stuff actually ages you faster. You want to preserve your youth. You want to preserve your youthfulness. And the more you live an unhealthy lifestyle, the rapidly you age, and you're not going to be able to be strong enough to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish, right? Number 7, one of my principles, keep yourself well groomed. You want to be able to just know that, people are going to see you, and the first thing that they're going to observe is your appearance. Make sure that you keep a well-groomed haircut. Fingernails are clean. Your butthole don't stink. Make sure you clean your nuts. All of that stuff. And make sure you dress nice. Make sure you have nice shoes. Keeping yourself well-groomed is going to be a product of who you are. When people see you, they see a whole package, a whole product. So make sure you keep yourself groomed. Okay. Number 8, thou shalt pay it forward. Everything that I learned, everything that's helped me grow, everything that's helped me financially, I want to be able to teach to other people. Anything that you learn that's going to be helpful and useful to others, pay it forward, because that's going to pay dividends moving forward, and it's all going to come back to you, as you see it. Number 9, thou shalt take responsibility for your own actions. Stop with the victim mentality. Stop with, blaming others. You got to take responsibility for yourself. When you know better, you do better. Even when you're in situations where you know something is wrong, you take the fault because you know better. And You're flying at a 10,000 feet while other people are flying at 400 feet. You know better, you do better. You take responsibilities and get away from the victim's mentality. Okay? That's what alpha leaders, that's us as alpha leaders, we do. We take responsibility for our own actions as grown men. Number 10, thou shalt continue to seek knowledge and wisdom. You are always growing. Self-improvement to me is the key to success, which I'm going to write a book about, but I'll talk about that in another video. You always want to seek knowledge, which in turn is going to give you the wisdom to teach others. 5 years ago, I didn't know anything about real estate. Now I own property. Now I'm able to teach that information. I didn't know anything about stock market investing. I didn't know anything about, how to run an organization or how to, run a business. I didn't know all of that stuff, and I know it now. And now through the platform on YouTube, I'm able to teach others to do that. So these are 10 principles that I feel that every man should incorporate to improve your lifestyle. We're going into 2021. Let's utilize this information. I hope this information is helpful for you. Let me know what are some of your principles that you live your lifestyle in. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought on this topic. Let's get fit. Let's gain wealth. Let's improve our lifestyle. Let's save money, to invest money, to make more money. I'm out.